Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Farm Sim News. Today's more of a conversational style of Farm Sim News, less here's screenshot, here's screenshot, here's screenshot. And of course, there's no script. I'll have my face cam up like here the whole time, so we're just gonna hang out and we're gonna talk about some Farm Sim News stuff. Cool? Cool. Let's jump right in. All right, starting off with something very interesting. The forum is down. It seems like it's going up a few times. As a matter of fact, when I hit record, it was up and then immediately went to this screen right here, this screen right here. So if you're trying to use the forum, it is down. Next, we had a couple mods released yesterday. The Cron Squadro TC1370 and the Cron Squadro TC1370. If we were to load these up and put them in the game, you may not exactly know what is what yet because the descriptions say the exact same thing. However, once you go into the customization options and things like that, the version from Vectorman and Modding, this is the PC only version. This has automatic section control. I actually did a forum post. Forum's down right now. I did a post on my YouTube yesterday, I think on the other social medias as well, explaining it. But if you're on console, don't worry about it. There's only one version. If you're on PC, honestly, just go with the PC version. It's got some more features. It's pretty cool. Jumping over to modern news, and we're going to start with Roughneck Crew, who say that they are moving through the beds with gamer designs. Here you can see one of the flat beds shown off with their Superduty, looking fresh. And one of the great things is they say they're going to be posting an update soon with hopefully a lot more pictures. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably talk about it Monday. Next, this one may be a little bit hard to see because Hispano Modding shared a full list of all the mods they have with Giants right now. If I squint really hard, down at the very bottom, there's a few like the New Holland W190D, that's a wheel loader. Looks like we've got an AB mower down there, another Borgo Cedar, which I think is the smaller version, and a couple other goodies. There's also plenty of stuff on the list right now. Of course, if you want to see this for yourself, you can check out Hispano Modding, linked in the description. There are a few things that say testing completed. I would imagine that these are things that have already gone through PC testing and are getting ready to go into console testing. Either way, Hispano Modding's got a lot of stuff from previous games that was not included in the base game or as mods from Farming Simulator, so there you go. We got a lot more stuff coming back. Not only that, but Hispano Modding also shared this table right here showing off some of the other things that they will be bringing over and some of the progress on it. This is split up into 3 different categories, and you've got things like the JW Military 4x4. That's the Jeep that released in 22. It will be coming to FS25. However, it doesn't look like there's any more progress. Either way, if you wanted to jump over and check this out, please feel free. Adub Modding's done something very similar. We've got a full list of things from him as well, although this one's a little bit easier to read. And he also dropped a list of mods that he still has pending with Giants, like that John Deere 34, that's the manure spreader. You got a couple other goodies down there as well, including a Massey Ferguson weight. Looking forward to that. Next, a quick one from OmaTana says that a British farmhouse is finally in game. Now they have to do the testing and get it uploaded to Modhub. This is actually the same house that she shared about a week and a half ago, showing off some of the things like a little reading nook and a fireplace that actually works. So yes, this mod has an absolute full interior, and because it is a British farmhouse, I don't think we have too many of those right now. I know those guys over there in the UK are ready for some UK mods. And I imagine this one's going to be pretty popular. Elmcreek is coming back. Puma 145 has made a post almost a day ago saying that they will be bringing Elmcreek back as a modded map. I assume on the Modhub as all of their mods come to Modhub. This wouldn't be the first map that they've brought back though, because they have also done a few others like Goldcrest Valley and Sosnovka, which were brought from Farming Simulator 17 and put into Farm Sim 22 as mods. There's also other things that could happen as well, like they brought in the Goldcrest Valley decoration pack. So we could see some of the things that we saw in Farm Sim 22 being added as placeables in a separate mod. Might be a little bit more difficult. 22 and 25 are kind of similar when it comes to placeables, but still pretty cool. Either way, get hype. Elmcreek's coming back. Quick update from Celobuki says that the Iowa Plains map is still a work in progress. However, the animal trader and train are set up and everything is working properly with those. We can see on the left-hand side, well, your left-hand side, we got the train over there, and then we've also got our animals right here as well. I know not everybody uses the animal trader, but hey, here it is. Steve's Mods has got some more progress on Glazebrook 25. Now, all the fields and farmlands are on the map, and he's working on the yards, changing the buildings, and things like that. That way, everything works exactly the way FS25 is supposed to work. Also, he does say sorry for the slow progress, but no rush on his end. This will be for all platforms. Yes, it is a UK British map. Field sizes are there to suit all. I've always been a big fan of Steve's map, so I'm really excited about this one. However, there is no release date, as with every mod. And we got some screenshots to take a look at as well. Let's pull this thing down a little bit so you can see the full screenshot here. Just a few things around the map. All right, to end off Farm Sim News today, it's not something that I really do on a normal basis, but we're going to talk about two 4X maps. One of them I assume is going to come to Modhub. One of them I can assume won't. The first one is Taylor Farms, or as you'll see them on social media, Michigan farming maps. It is their Michigan 4X map. Now we've got some text and a couple screenshots. They say the farm buildings are done, the beet pilers are done, the farmer's market is done, the train and 2 train storage silos is in. I assume that means it's done. They've also made some billboard graphics on the map edges for transition from one map to another, because yes, this is 4 maps put together. And honestly, this sounds like a really cool map to do a series on. The 4 maps on there, we've talked about this I think last week, but they've got Gara on there, also Michigan map, Prairie Farm, and where's the other one? Frankenmuth. That's right, but they haven't talked about that one yet. So let's pop in and take a look at some of these screenshots. So I assume this is going to be one of our map borders right here. I believe that is Prairie Farm that we see behind us there. And then as we go into, I think this is Michigan, if the waterway is anything to go off of. So there you go, Michigan Farming 4X is the official name for it. Here you can see the, I guess, the mods that they've got installed. Yo, that extended game displays is pretty cool. And then I'll see, oh, welcome to Michigan Farm. So I guess they're going to be putting in the welcome screenshot thingies? What do you call these things? Crap. What are they called? They're called billboards, you idiot. Apparently they're billboards. My bad. But they do look great. Here's the one going into Gara. So stupid. That was such a terrible bit. And then going into Prairie there as well. Get a couple more screenshots through here. Just kind of some aerial views and things like that. Again, real excited about this, real pumped about it. This is definitely a map that I could definitely see myself playing on in a series, just because it's all of them. Also, to acknowledge the elephant in the room when it comes to these maps as well, we still don't know if 4X maps are going to be accepted on the Mod Hub for all platforms or not. We do know that the Series X can handle them. We do know the PS5 can handle them. However, there could be issues. There's a lot of things that go on other than the fact of, can it run it? That's just one of many different criteria. So the Modhub team's not going to release this on consoles if it's not going to work exactly right without any issues and be completely flawless. So I don't have an answer for you yet. I would probably err on the side of probably not coming to console, but you never know. Fingers crossed. And lastly, today we're going to talk about a good buddy, and this is probably one that is not coming to Modhub at all, but it's DjGoHam. He's always been a good friend. I've actually done a couple map previews for him, so just wanted to share what he's up to right now. Just about 12 hours ago when I'm making this video, he shared the PDA image of the upcoming 4X Judith Plains, Montana map. He says there's a variety of fields to choose from, ranging from small 5-acre plots to massive 140-acre sections. Total of 122 fields. The map is officially moved from the alpha stage into beta, and things are progressing smoothly. Release isn't too far off. He says he's also upgraded textures on his older maps to 2K resolution for sharper, more immersive experience. He's shared a few images, of course. He says including areas that we haven't seen yet, but he's just updated the dev process on his Google Doc. You can check that out if you would like. Again, link below. And here is our PDA. You can see that right there. If you want to take a screenshot and go check it out, you can. And then we'll kind of poke around and see. Looks like we've got a couple buildings reused. Maybe the farmer's market, some new buildings as well. A couple barns, extra barns all the way around. The animal dealer, of course, right through there. You got an Applebee's and a Tim Hortons, so that should tell you if this is coming to console and or Modhub anymore. So there you go, and that's all screenshots we got for you for today. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed, join the DjGoHam fam, do the notification dance. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you later. Peace. Oh, and if you missed the mod previews from yesterday, those were a lot of fun. Did a Swat the mod and did a Colossus Planter mod. Boy, was it a good time.